Hi students, in the last lecture we had studied about the instantaneous, average and complex Poynting vectors. In today's class we will study about the wave equation. The application of Maxwell's equation is the prediction of existence of electromagnetic waves. And the wave equation, it describes the propagation of electromagnetic waves through a medium or in vacuum. The electromagnetic wave equation, it can be obtained from Maxwell's equation. Then we know the waves are flowing through a medium or in vacuum. When a wave is flowing, all the parameters that is related with the wave is also changing. The relation between all the parameters of wave is known as the wave equation. So, first we will study about the wave equation for conducting medium. We already studied about the Maxwell's equations, which is derived from Faraday's laws and Ampere's laws, etc. There are mainly 4 equations, Maxwell's equations. So first we take the Maxwell's equation which derived from the Faraday's law. That is del cross E is equal to minus dou B divided by dou T. That is equal to minus mu into dou H by dou T. And take curl on the both sides. So this relation becomes del cross E. That is we put one del cross in front of this. That is del cross E is equal to minus mu del cross dou H by dou T. Here mu is constant, so we put that in the first of this equation, that is minus mu into del cross dou H by dou T. Mark it as equation number 1. Then we know the Maxwell's equation from modified Ampere's law. That is a point form of this Maxwell's equation is this. That is del cross H is equal to J plus dou D divided by dou T. We know the value of J is equal to sigma into E. So the equation becomes del cross H is equal to, instead of J, we put sigma E plus epsilon dou E divided by dou T. On differentiating this equation, we get del cross dou H by dou T is equal to dou by dou T of sigma E plus epsilon dou E by dou T. That is, we are differentiating this equation. So what we get? Del cross dou H by dou T is equal to sigma dou E divided by dou T plus epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square. After differentiating this equation, we get the equation like this and mark it as equation number 2. Substitute this equation 2 in equation 1. That is, we know the first equation is del cross E is equal to minus mu del cross dou H by dou T. In the place of del cross dou H by dou T, we put this value. So the equation becomes del cross E is equal to minus mu into sigma dou E divided by dou T plus epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square. After simplifying this, we get minus mu sigma dou E by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square. We expand this equation and we get the equation like this. That is del cross E is equal to minus mu sigma dou E by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square, and mark this as third equation. And apply the vector identity rule, that is del cross E can be written as del into del dot E minus del square E. That is, we apply the vector identity rule here. Then we can write this relation, that is del cross E is equal to del into del dot E minus del square E. Mark it as equation number 4. But we know the value of del dot E is equal to 1 by epsilon del dot D. And here the charge density, that is there is no net charge on the conductor, then the charge density rho will be equal to 0. Then this relation, that is 1 by epsilon del dot D becomes 0 since the value of del dot E is equal to 0. Hence the value of del dot E also becomes 0 because the value of del dot D is equal to 0. Since the value of charge density rho is 0, then this term del dot E also becomes 0. Then the equation 4 becomes, that is del cross E is equal to, this term will be 0 because del dot D is equal to 0. Then the equation is only having minus del square E. Mark it as equation number 5. And compare the equation 3 and equation 5. That is, equation 3 is del cross E is equal to minus mu sigma dou E divided by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square, and it is compared with the fifth equation, that is del cross E is equal to minus del square E. So the equation can be written as minus of mu sigma dou E divided by dou T plus mu epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square is equal to minus del square E. So from this equation we can write del square E is equal to mu sigma dou E by dou T plus mu epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square, since here the negative charges, the symbol is common in LHS and RHS. Then this equation can be written as del square E minus mu sigma dou E divided by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square E divided by dou T square is equal to 0. Mark it as equation number 6, and this is the equation, wave equation for electric field in the case of a conducting medium. Then we have to find out the wave equation for the magnetic field. For that, we take the Maxwell's equation from Ampere's law, that is del cross H is equal to sigma E epsilon sigma E plus epsilon dou E divided by dou T. Take curl on both sides, then it becomes del cross H is equal to sigma del cross E plus epsilon del cross dou E divided by dou T. Mark it as equation number 7. The wave equation for magnetic field is also obtained in the similar manner as we did for the electric field. So in the next step we take the Maxwell's equation from Faraday's laws. That is del cross E is equal to minus mu dou H by dou T. This is the Maxwell's equation from Faraday's law. Then differentiate this with respect to T. Then we can write del cross dou E divided by dou T is equal to minus mu dou square H divided by dou T square. Differentiate this equation with respect to T. We get the equation like this, and substitute the value in the equation 7. So we can write del cross H is equal to minus mu sigma dou H by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square H divided by dou T square, and mark it as equation number 8. By vector identity, we know del cross H is equal to del into del dot H minus del square H. But the value of del dot B is equal to mu del dot H is equal to 0. Then this becomes, that is del cross H becomes, this becomes 0. Then del cross H is equal to minus del cross H. Mark it as equation number 9. And compare the equations 8 and 9. Then we get del square H is equal to mu sigma dou H by dou T plus mu epsilon dou square H divided by dou T square. That is, we can write this equation as del square H minus mu sigma dou H by dou T minus mu epsilon dou square H divided by dou T square is equal to 0. Mark it as equation number 10, and this is the wave equation for magnetic field in the case of a conducting medium. Thank you.